Jokic will turn at the base, high arc. Oh my God!
Nikola Jokic has been making quite an impression on the NBA since he was drafted in 2015. He's a rising star and making rather a neat sum of money. We wanted to know what somebody like him would be making and what he would be spending his millions on. We therefore investigated, and this is what we found. This is Nikola Jokic's net worth, lifestyle, and how he spends his millions. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button, plus the notification bell so you never miss another update from us. Who is Nikola Jokic? Nikola Jokic was born on February 19, 1995, and is a Serbian professional basketball player for the Denver Nuggets in the NBA. He also represents the Serbian national team. Standing at 6'11", he plays in the center position. Jokic was born in Sombor, Serbia, where he grew up in a small 2-bedroom apartment that housed him and his 2 brothers, both parents and grandmother. His father is a retired agricultural engineer. Jokic began dating his childhood friend Natalia Mesic in 2011. Natalia has a degree in psychology and she travels everywhere with him when she can. Jokic developed a love of basketball early in his life, regularly playing with his 2 older brothers who were a decade older than them. Strahinja, his older brother, played basketball in Europe, and Nemanja, the second oldest, played college basketball at the University of Detroit Mercy. The brothers are friends with former NBA player Darko Milicic. Jokic also loved horse racing as a child and even competed as an amateur, a passion that he still keeps up with to this day. Nicknamed the Joker and Big Honey, Jokic was selected by the Nuggets in the second round of the 2014 NBA Draft. He was voted to the NBA All-Rookie First Team in 2016. In the 2018-19 NBA season, while leading the Nuggets to the conference semifinals, he received his first All-Star and All-NBA First Team selections. Jokic ranks among the top 10 of the all-time list of the NBA players with the most double-triples, where he is the leading European player, and he holds the record for fastest triple-double achieved in 14 minutes and 33 seconds. He also won an Olympic silver medal at the 2016 Rio Games. Quite the accomplished player. On June 26, 2014, Jokic was selected by the Denver Nuggets with the 41st overall pick in the 2014 NBA Draft. On July 28, 2015, he signed a contract with the Nuggets after averaging 8 points and 6 rebounds in 5 summer league games for the team. On April 8th, he set a new career high with 15 rebounds with a 102-98 win over the San Antonio Spurs. After starting the first 8 games of the next season, Jokic was moved to the bench on the 12th of November. He remained coming off the bench for the next 14 games, and during that stretch as a bench player, he had a season-high 27 points and 11 rebounds in a 112-92 loss to the Mavericks on December 12th. On February 3rd, 2017, he recorded his first career triple-double with 20 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists in a 121-117 win over the Milwaukee Bucks. Jokic started off the 2020-2021 season with 4 triple-doubles in his first 6 games, in one of which he recorded a career-high 18 assists on December 29, 2020 against the Houston Rockets in a 124-111 win. Doing so, Jokic became the first center to record at least 18 assists a game ever since Wilt Chamberlain in 1968. On December 30th, Jokic passed Fat Lever for the most triple-doubles in a Nuggets franchise history in a 125-115 loss to the Kings, which also saw him move up to the 9th of all time in career triple-doubles. He became only the 9th player in NBA history to ever record 50 career triple-doubles, as well as only the 2nd player to do so behind Wilt Chamberlain. Jokic also became the 3rd fastest player to reach 50 career triple-doubles, with only Oscar Robinson and Magic Johnson doing it faster than him. On March 17th, in a 129-104 win over the Charlotte Hornets, Jokic surpassed DK Mutombo for the most double-doubles in Nuggets franchise history. Let's just say, when it comes to triple-doubles, Jokic is no joker. Before that, Jokic was a member of the Serbian national basketball team, and at the 2016 Summer Olympics, Serbia won the silver medal only after losing to the United States in the final game 96-66. On May 24, 2019, Jokic announced that he would play for Serbia at the 2019 FIBA Basketball World Cup. The national team of Serbia was seen as favored to win the trophy, but was eventually upset in the quarterfinals by Argentina. With wins over the US and the Czech Republic, it finished in 5th place. Jokic was the 2nd best player on the team behind Borgan Brodanovic, averaging 11.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 4.8 assists over 8 games, while shooting 68% from the field. Jokic was named the Serbian Player of the Year in 2018 and was also representing Serbia in international competitions and won silver medals at the 2013 Under-19 World Championship. He was a tournament MVP at the 2016 FIBA World Olympic Qualifying Tournament. He went some way from there one-day play in the NBA, but he did it eventually, and the sport is better off having him. How does Nikola Jokic make his money? Nikola Jokic has a net worth of $30 million. Nikola Jokic signed a maximum contract extension with the Nuggets in 2018 for $148 million for 5 years. With a current salary of just under $30 million, Jokic is a well-paid NBA player. It's expected that his salary is going to rise by $2 million annually as his career extends, and in fact, he's currently the 27th best-paid NBA player. How does Nikola Jokic spend his millions? Jokic has the kind of income which allows him to live an extremely comfortable life and afford luxuries. With a net worth expected to rise exponentially, he's bound to have a couple more luxurious lifestyles in the years to come. Cars. Jokic owns a Jeep GMC Yukon. Not much known is about this vehicle, but it is an SUV and a large one at that. We do know that the vehicle goes for $50,000. Real estate. Well, we have no information on Jokic's house or even where it is, but one has to assume that his residence is somewhere in or near Denver. With the type of money that he has, only one can safely assume that Jokic has a luxurious pad that he and his girlfriend live in. With his home country being Serbia, it's also reasonably safe to assume that Jokic has a home in that country as well. Friends and family. With a family back in Serbia and a girlfriend in the US with him, one can expect Jokic to spend quite some time on those important things within his life. Therefore, we think that a reasonable amount of money goes to these people. Horse racing? With Nikola's love of horse racing, it may be possible for some money to find its way towards bettering on his favorites. And when you love something that you tend to love all aspects of, gambling could be part of horse racing. Charity. The NBA and charity have always had a connection. Most players give money to charity, and there's no reason to suspect the multimillionaire Jokic is different. He probably gives some to charity. Health and fitness. As all NBA players have to remain fit and healthy to maintain the edge in their sport, it's no different for Nikola Jokic. He would have to spend at least part of his money on training and buying the right foods so as to maintain the physique and abilities he has. At one stage, he was known to drink 3 liters of Coca-Cola per day. Jokic was what one would call pudgy at the age of 18. He was overweight, and the sugar in the Coca-Cola caused that. He obtained about 1,000 calories from Coca-Cola alone, and to make things worse, he loved burek, a traditional Serbian pastry with a lot of calories. Jokic learned his lessons and doesn't drink Coca-Cola anymore. Only one can see by the way that he is built that he's following a disciplined regime. Some interesting facts about Jokic. To place more of a spotlight on Jokic's lifestyle and habits, we thought we would share some interesting facts about the man. Jokic actually overslept on the day of the NBA draft. Most players will tell you this is one of the days they remember best. It's that moment when your name is called out and you shake the commissioner's hand. In that moment, all the sweat, tears, and hard work have paid off. Nikola slept through the draft, and he only realized he was playing for the Denver Nuggets when he woke up and had discovered a lot of missed calls and messages on his phone. Jokic was discovered by Misko Rastanovic via a newspaper article. Misko was the biggest European NBA basketball manager. His managerial group owns the Serbian club Mega. The purpose of Mega is not to win, but to sell their players to bigger clubs. When Misko asked his scout about Jokic, the scout didn't even know about him. Due to his excess weight, Nikola was never even noticed. Rastanovic wanted to know if Nikola was talented or simply bigger than the other kids. When he found out Jokic was more talented and longer than the other kids, he ordered the scout to sign him up to the club. Nikola doesn't like American food, except Coca-Cola, of course. Jokic stated that they eat the same types of food in Serbia, but that he doesn't like the way that it's prepared in the US. He said that because of this, he's not tempted to eat a whole lot of food. Nikola Jokic is a great player with a long history ahead of him, barring drastic changes in his life. We want to see where he is 10 years from now and when he approaches the age of retirement from professional basketball. Until then, we'll enjoy the skill Jokic brings to the game. And that's all we have, folks. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the post notification bell so you never miss another update from us. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later.